Alright guys, so you might have seen this mod before. It is called the Mutant Creatures Mod, and basically what it does is it adds rare variants of like basic mobs like skeletons, endermen, creepers, and all of that. And you can either find them or you can make them with Chemical X. Alright, so the Chemical X, as you saw there, has a chance to either explode them or mutate them, as you can see. And they also drop like really cool stuff. And if you get the mutant snow golem here, you will actually fight other mutant creatures. So yeah, pretty cool. So since this mod already has so many people covering it, the mod we're going to be covering is the Mutant mod, which is actually a variant of this mod. So the first mob we're going to be covering is the Mutant Pus. So this guy sends out shockwaves by smashing the floor, and it's pretty obvious that he's based off of the Hulk, kind of, you know, Husk, Hulk, he's just like that. And jumping over that actually works. He also throws sand blocks at you and can summon undead husks.
But what the hell?
Is killed, he will drop this cactus jug, and what you can do with that is you can right click on a cactus and it will give you cactus juice, which will give you absorption and regeneration. So yeah, pretty crazy. So the mutant wither skeleton is absolutely insane. So he is a monster at close combat, and even if you do get further away, if you get too far, he will lunge at you, and he can block arrows with his sword. So yeah, how are you supposed to beat this? Alright guys, so once you finally manage to defeat him, you know, block his attacks and stuff, you will drop a bunch of parts on the floor, and you can use these parts to craft armor. The skull doesn't need anything else because it drops directly, but everything else does need items. Alright, so one other thing to note is that this armor also gives you strength and haste, so that should really help you in your journey to defeat all these bosses. And not only that, but it has a rare chance to drop a withered claymore, which is actually better than a diamond sword. So yeah, pretty insane. We also have the Mutant Hoglin here, and what he does is basically he like headbutts you. He also charges, doing like insane damage and destroying everything in front of him. He also does the ground slam thing that the mutant zombie does. And as long as you block at the right times, it honestly isn't too difficult. But if you're like me, just like, you already shouldn't be existing. So. Yeah, another pretty helpful thing is like kind of trying to circle around him. And when he's like on his last stages of health, just go in and just like destroy his face, dude. When he's dead, he will drop a Hoglin tusk, and what you can do with that is combine it with an awkward potion and get a potion of hog power. Alright, so it is a little bit hard to see because it only lasts for like 10 seconds, this specific one, but you can basically like charge through and absolutely destroy your enemies. So that is really cool. Alright, the Mutant Blaze, bro. You already know that dude is going on the thumbnail. So this guy basically like kind of like sucks you in like a tornado. And he can throw like explosive fireballs at you, and he can even like shoot out rods, bro. What the heck, dude? That is so weird sounding, bro. I'm gonna need to freaking wash my tongue with soap after saying that, dude. Anyway, you're gonna need golden apples for this guy probably because he's extremely difficult. But once you finally manage to kill him, he will explode, so be wary of that. And yeah, he's freaking out right now, so that is the clue. Alright, so we got this Mutant Blaze core here. So what does that do? Alright, so you can use it in the air to do an extra like kind of super jump thing, but you still will get fall damage, so be careful of that. Alright, so one really cool thing you can make is a Rodling checker. So if you get 7 cobblestones, a Mutant Blaze core, and redstone dust, and you find this thing, which if you find it after the boss is defeated, it will be passive. If you find it before, it will not. And basically what you can do is if you attack a mob, so like let's find a mob here real quick, the zombie. If we like punch this dude, the little thing will attack him as well. So let's go. You already know your boy is the best parent from teaching kids to set people on fire. Now we got one more mob left, and this dude is in the end. So you gotta wait till he like comes out of his shell to attack him. And sometimes he can become like a helicopter, and he always releases like those floaty ball things. So definitely be careful of that. He's not too hard compared to the other ones. And this spider-like thing that he does is really cool. Like he becomes like an animal basically. Like I never expected that. And when you finally kill him, he actually drops something really cool, but I'm actually not sure if it's useful. Alright, so the thing I'm referring to is the Mutant Shulker Box. So this thing basically attracts any 2-block tall mob near it. And oh, that's a rare one. But I couldn't really find any like really good use for it, because like if you're this far into the game, can't you just like kill them like super fast anyway? I don't know, maybe some of the more creative people can figure it out. And if you do get like a really tall mob, like let's say if you're planning on using it on the Wither or an Enderman or something, it doesn't even work. Alright, so let's say worst case scenario, you could not find any of these mutant beasts here, because they are pretty rare. Each one of them has a 1 in 75 chance to spawn in place of their regular variant, and the husk actually has a 1 in 100 chance. So if you cannot find them, you're going to have to make them, and to make them, you're going to need Formula Y or Compound Z. So for Formula Y, what you're going to need is Obsidian and a Potion of Harming. Alright, so for Compound Z, which is basically something that has a higher chance of making them into a mutant mob, because either they have a chance to explode or become a mutant mob. And for that you need a mutant drop and the compound. Man, what am I saying? Formula Y. I'm sorry, I'm freaking out, dude. I had to get up in the morning today and my back has been killing me because I never go outside or do anything in my life. So sorry. There we go. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. See you guys later.